Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today we're doing Harry's Heroes 3.0 team reveal. It's a cutthroat world in SuperCoach and some of these players just weren't up to it, so I've had to make a few changes. So my updated side heading to week 2 of the trials, I've still got Harry Grant, best hooker in the game, at hooker with Kalani going on the bench. Still not sold on the Brandon Smith thing and just waiting for some other cheapies to emerge there. Front row, sticking solid, Payne Haas in light of his signing with the Rabbitohs. Trey Mooney, keen to see him get a hit out in the All-Stars. He's there with Jesse Calhoun and Taniela Paseka, on the bench. And then my back row, I've got Tino in the team. I've got David Fafita still. And I've gotten rid of Jermaine McEwen in light of him being named on the bench this week. And I've added back Hilam Lukey, who was in my original side. On the bench, I've got Joshua Paxton at the Titans, Lasardi at the Storm, and Cooper Bye, who's also at the Titans, starting at lock this week in the trial. Keen to see him have a go. The halves haven't changed with Nico Hines to start at halfback, Daniel Atkinson on the bench, and then I've got Cameron Munster as my starting 5'8" still. However, with the impending duel of Dylan Brown, I think Dylan Brown will be my starting 5'8" to start the year, and I'll use that $100,000 elsewhere across the squad. And I've still got Jonah Pezza as my bench 5'8". Now, this is where things have changed. CTW fullback flex. My starting CTW now is Herbie Farmworth in light of the scoring changes. I think he's a must-have now. Valentine Holmes as well is now in my side and will be vice-captain for round 1 in Vegas there. Kale Iro as well in my starting CTW there. I'm just going stacking the cash there. And my fourth starting CTW, I've gone Campbell Graham. I think there's value to be had there. He's confirmed to start on the right wing and we're predicting the Rabbitohs to improve, so I'm happy to jump on there. With my bench CT dubs being Makasini at the Tigers. Granted, he's got the round 1 bye. Not too concerned. Faumani, the winger at the Titans. Looks a cheapie to start there. And Setu 2, who's been named in the Dragons full strength trial this week. So he looks like a lock there as a cheapie. Starting back row. Starting fullback. I've got Jai Gray currently in that spot. I ran the numbers. I know he's priced at $560K, but a few of those games he played reduced minutes last year. When playing 80 minutes, I can't remember the number off the top of my head. It would have been, I think it was around 68 points the average. So plenty of value there. Tipping the Rabbitohs to start well. And I just want to wait and see how this new scoring affects fullbacks. And with the extra money that I free up from Munster, I could potentially upgrade a Jai Gray to someone else. But I've been a bit put off by Tom Trbojevic. So if I can't afford to go to a Tedesco or a Walsh, I'll probably start with Jai Gray. Of course, depending on Callum Ponga's fitness as well, I was super keen on Callum Ponga, so he's one I'm still interested in. And then my bench fullback, Keanu Kinney, hasn't changed, will be there to start the season. And my flex, last season, the obvious choice was to go a fullback with the scoring changes now and things like that. I'm actually looking to start Selwyn Cobbo in my flex. Looks like he'll land the left wing spot there at the Dolphins. They've got a good early start to the season. And he'll be playing outside Herbie Farmworth, who is pretty much the best centre in rugby league and best scoring CT dub in rugby league. So I'm going to look to probably start Cobbo in my flex. Bit of a risk. I could go up to a Cleary potentially. He's someone that I'm looking at. A Sam Walker would be a gamble, or just one of the other fullbacks. But I feel like it'd be more exciting to go away from the 3 fullback thing. I think there's a bit of value there at fullback, and I'm just going to try and upgrade my starters to your guns later on. So at the moment, I've got Cobbo there in my flex, and that is my team heading into week 2 of the trials. Harry's Heroes 3.0. I've had to make some tough decisions. Some players have been cut, but it's for the betterment of the team. We're looking to go all the way this year. So that is my team as it stands right now. Thanks for joining. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.